Hey guys, what's going on? So this is kind of odd. I haven't made a video in a long time. Basically, if you keep up with my Instagram, you'll know where my time has been going besides working full time. I've been at the gym like every day. Um, this video is targeted for two different people. People who go to the gym a lot and have a dedication to do some kind of like muscle training or just weight loss, whatever. And the other person in the picture who maybe is with this person and feels neglected, or friends and family and best friends who feel like they're not getting enough attention or time because now all of a sudden they've been replaced with a gym. So basically, first I want to mention my progress and talk about things I've been doing, and then my last video actually has more specific details, but this will just be more of me talking. So I started on January 30th, and I do 5 days a week training, whether it's weight training or cardio. I'm there for at least an hour to hour and a half, and sometimes 2 hours. And I started off at the weight of 206. I'm 5'8", pretty tall. And although it may not have been obvious before because I do tend to dress well and I take pictures with like angles and stuff, I was 206 at 5'8", and I'm currently down to 179, so I've lost a total of 27 pounds. Yay! And I also eat whole, different kind of meal now. Like, I'm not about fast food anymore, junk food, none of that. Like, I have my cheat days and occasions where I'm doing it, but most of the time I'm very strict to myself, but it's delicious, so it doesn't feel like I'm actually not eating well. Grilled chicken, ground turkey, lettuce wraps, salads, smoothies, shakes, water, a lot of water, no soda. I've cut out sugar a lot, which has helped tremendously. And that's basically the idea of what I'm eating and stuff. So basically, I work from 10 to 6:30 or 10 to 6 on a regular day. Come home, eat dinner, walk my dog, take out the trash, and after that, I'm ready for the gym. I get dressed and I get my little watch that helps me count my calories and my heart monitor band. And after that, I'm in there from like 7 to 7:30. Well, actually, usually I get there around like 8 to 8:30 because I have to like drive there and, get ready for the gym and stuff. And I don't get home till about 10 or 9:30 sometimes. And my boyfriend himself is sometimes feeling like, that whole time, like from 6:30 to 11, we used to hang out and have all this time. And now it's like I'm going to the gym. And I've noticed that certain friends and family members are feeling like I'm not there as much, and they're just used to me being there a lot more because beforehand I was there 24/7, available whenever. People would ask me to hang out, and I would purposely just change my schedule and make sure I could be at the hangout, and they may have not even known that, but I used to do that because I used to like go out of my way for everyone. And now that I put myself first for the first time ever, it's kind of shocking to some people, and it's kind of hard to adjust to because they're not used to me saying no to them or being unable to hang out because I simply have no time during that day. And this is more of like a coping video because I just want people who are training and who are in the habit of going to the gym or currently changing their lifestyle and they want to make gym a priority. Yes, it's okay to do that, to put yourself first and make gym a priority and eat better and train hard and take your rest days. Just don't forget the important people. The family, the spouse or other half or whatever, and your one best friend or two best friends that you see or you're really close with. Make the time to see them and have certain days or certain periods where you're going to actually like hang out with them for hours and like catch up and talk, and it's not about the gym, it's not about weight or anything, it's just about you guys. And for the rest of the world who's just kind of like an associate to you, or maybe they used to party with you or whatever it may be, you can pick and choose when you're going to see them. It doesn't have to be every time, but those few main people, make sure you still maintain that, because the hardest thing that I've learned in this whole journey is balancing. Balancing is really difficult to do when you're so dedicated because you have to be obsessed in order to get the habit going. Once it's established and you've got the routine down and you're really focused and you're ready and you're set, then of course you can go less and train less and pick up when you can do this and that. But the first, I would say 3 months, it's all about dedication. It's all about making sure you're there. You have to put the time in because your body needs to feel it. And if you don't, for example, people who may have tried to train before and failed or they stopped is because when you just are starting out in a habit and you say, oh, not tonight, I'll just do it tomorrow, or oh, okay, this one time I'll skip it. That one time becomes 5 times, 6 times until you realize, oh, I'm off track and I don't know where to pick up, so I just won't pick up. And I'm refusing to do that this time because that's what's failed me every single time before was myself. It was me. I just stopped, and one person would ask me to go to Starbucks or go to Lenop or go to Chili's, and although I had set in my mind like at 7 o'clock I was going to go to the gym that night, but they called me and they want to hang out, so I would just go there, and then that gym time never came because the following day different friend would hit me up, a different person would ask me to do something, homework came in the way. It was always something. So for the first time, I'm making it a priority. And that's my other part of this, priorities. You have to pick and choose, because work, of course, work brings you money, money pays your bills, money keeps you buying healthy food. You know, it's all like a process. School should always come first as well. Do not put the gym, which is more of a pleasure, because if you're trying to just lose weight, that's, you know, I mean, yeah, you need it if you need to, like, if you have like diabetes or if like you're obese or something like that, of course it's more important. But for someone just trying to be healthier and like be better and fit and stuff like that, don't put your studies second, because you're paying for school or someone's paying for school. So that should always come first. Do the homework, do the days where you gotta take a break and study hard and, you know, pass that test, then go and start your routine up. And semesters end after 4 months, like you'll have that time, you know, just maintain what you're eating if you're not able to go to the gym. And then family. Family's important because of course they're always going to be there, and that's great, but you may not have to see them every day if you don't live with them, but make sure at least once a week, once every, you know, 10 days you're trying to go and see them, because your parents may not come out and say it because they want to be supportive, but they miss you and they want to make sure they're seeing your face every once in a while. And for the rest of it, you can just pick and choose when you're going to, you know, see everyone and all that kind of stuff. The second part is if you're a person who is dating someone, or you're a best friend of a person who is just now doing the gym all of a sudden, or their whole life has changed and like now you're never in the picture or something like that, what I would advise for you, even though I'm on the other side of the fence, from my point of view, I can empathize with both. I feel like I'm very relatable. Like I can think of both person's situations. And if someone, my best friend, just up and started doing this whole new lifestyle, they joined something and they're just never around, I would support them and be really happy that they're doing something that makes them happy and they're great and, you know, they're making time for themselves and for the first time they're succeeding and all this kind of stuff. I'd be thrilled. And yes, of course I would miss them and I would want to still see them and I want that attention that I'm used to getting. And I think the difference is that I wouldn't try to show them attitude or show them any kind of things that might make them feel guilty, because most of the time they already feel guilty. Like, for example, I feel guilty anyway. Like, I'm already feeling bad that I have to say no to people and I can't see people I'm used to seeing all the time. But having someone make me feel worse about it, it makes me mad. It doesn't make me feel like, oh, I should be there for them. It makes me pissed off because I'm already feeling bad, and it's like someone's just adding more, you know, fuel. Rather than if a person gave me a sad face or something like an emotion that was more of like, I miss you, that might hit me in a different spot, because then I really see that they just miss me, you know, they want that attention and time. It's not about, hey, put me first and like, you know, you need to see me more. It's a different route. So approach the person or your friend the way that you would want to be approached. Don't just lash out or, you know, go crazy. Like, try to talk with them, text them like frequently, maybe even ask about their workouts or how it's going, because that one question can mean so much to someone. If a person that I knew was going to go be a movie critic and that's their new thing, every time they were to do that and like I knew about it, I would maybe be like, oh, like, how was that movie? What did you think? Like, it's like you care to ask. Like, even if you don't really care, kind of, you know, talk about it a little bit, you know what I mean? I've done that before. Like, I don't have interest in certain things, but I want to know about how they felt about it because it means something to that person, you know? So try to think outside the box and stuff like that. And for anyone else who just is going to the gym and they're having trouble, like, balancing and stuff, comment, write me, we can maybe go through this together. I've made a couple of friends just from that topic alone. It's really hard to balance, like, especially when you have boyfriend, girlfriends, pets, parents, friends, family. Like, you have a lot of these people you're trying to, like, make time for, and it just seems impossible. Definitely just keep talking to people and explain to them, like, you know, let them know what you're feeling. Don't just sit there and expect everyone to understand, because they may not know that your day is filled with 10 to 6 work, and then 6:30 to 10 gym, and then bedtime, and then, you know, repeat the process again. They may just think that you work and then you just frolic around and you're seeing other people but you're not seeing them. They may not understand. So talk as much as you can and let them know, let them in, let them know how you are and what's going on, so they'll maybe understand a little bit more. Maybe if you can invite them to the gym if you're interested in that kind of thing, like if you want them to see what you're doing firsthand so they'll understand why you're so tired all the time or why you're so into it, how it makes you feel after you work out, you know, invite them over. And maybe if you have a membership like that, you could do that. If not, I know some people like to keep that stuff separate, so whatever is best for you. Just remember to make time for people who make time for you, and I guess keep up the hard work for everyone else who's training and stuff like that. Mine is very personal. It's just a journey for myself. I don't have a goal as far as I have to be in some kind of competition or be in someone's anything. Like, I'm just doing this for myself, and that's why I think I've succeeded, because it's for me. It's truly for me. It's not for anything by a deadline. So I have all the time in the world, and my original goal weight, which is still currently my goal weight, is 140, so we'll see how that looks. But I might be satisfied sooner than that, you know, I might be satisfied at 150, you never know. So I just wanted to be fit and healthy. So just wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. And I know I haven't been uploading, usually like I upload once a week, and I've been slacking on YouTube as well. I've been feeling bad about that, so I'm sorry guys, but that's what I've been up to. So leave a comment, subscribe, and if you have any topics for more videos that may not be gym related, let me know, because I have no ideas. Like I have no idea. I used to have 4 days off a week and now I have 0. So you guys let me know, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks, bye.